Good morning, everyone. It is 8:30, June the 17th, and it's briefing time. First of all, no changes to the National Terrorism Advisory System overnight. Snapshot of the region this morning. Updated numbers from the unaccompanied children are on the screen there. Also, we have the two declarations in progress for Oklahoma and Texas. You see the updated numbers from our ongoing damage assessments there. And no fire management grants to talk about this morning. Now as we switch over to Geo Platform, it's rather busy this morning. So we're going to kind of separate things out a little bit. First of all, looking at the overview status of our state EOCs, New Mexico and Arkansas are at level 4, Oklahoma and Louisiana at level 3, and Texas is at level 2. Looking at shelters this morning, Texas has 7 shelters with an unknown population right now. And power outages, Texas is reporting approximately 14,000, and that went up considerably overnight due to Bill, and we'll get into that here in just a second. Louisiana is reporting about 6,000. Here on the viewer, you do see the DRCs that are open. Those are the green and black triangles. One are fixed and one are mobile. There, you notice our IMAT deployed to Texas and to Oklahoma. And now, as we switch over a little bit, we'll zoom in a little bit to Bill and show you the radar. There's the radar. Perfect, nice little tropical system looking thing there. Jen's going to talk a little bit more about that, and she's here in the Region 6 studios with us this morning. And it's over, and now we can look at the watches and warnings. So, take it away, Jen.
All right, well, the center of Bill is right around Waco, and will continue to move north throughout the day towards Dallas-Fort Worth. The rainfall extends northward from the center, eastward, and then southward still as the moisture continues to be pulled up from the Gulf. So you can see some pretty good showers and storms down around Victoria and through Houston, and then that'll continue to move northward as well throughout the day. So the watches that Paul showed on the other screen there, covering most of East Texas, and as well as eastern Oklahoma as the system moves further north. Pretty good rainfall totals expected over eastern Oklahoma and East Texas throughout the day today. So if we switch over to the threats for the next several days, today and tomorrow are going to be the flooding threats. Today for Oklahoma and Texas, tomorrow shifting a little further north over North Texas, East Oklahoma, and into portions of western Arkansas. We will see some rain lingering over northern Arkansas on Friday, but then it'll be shifting out of the region, and the weekend looks to be pretty dry throughout the region. Other than Bill, not expecting any tropical activity in the next 5 days. And there's just a little bit better picture of Bill. It's moving north around 13 miles per hour, expected to continue north and then shift to a more northeast direction as we head into tomorrow. Winds about 35 miles per hour with some higher gusts, and the weakening is forecasted over the next 2 days as it heads north and northeast, and the rainfall, which we'll get into a little bit more in a minute. This shows the previous rainfall from 5 a.m. yesterday through 5 a.m. today. You can see the higher totals around Victoria up through the College Station area, about 6 to 8 inches over this widespread area, with some possibly isolated 8 to 10 inch amounts. And then the flash flood watch, as you can see on the right-hand side in green. So that's really going to be the case today, the continued rain, flash flooding across much of East Texas into eastern Oklahoma, and then portions of western Arkansas as we head into tomorrow, shifting northward, northeastward on Thursday, and then shifting out of the region on Friday with a quiet weekend expected. The rainfall totals today, we're looking at about 4 to 6 inches there in southeast Oklahoma and north central Texas. And the 5-day total on the right-hand side is generally today and tomorrow when we're expecting the majority of the rainfall. the current river status, with all that heavy rain down along the middle Texas coast, we did see several river points rise down in that area to moderate and major flood stage. You can see one point in particular there near midfield. We are expecting some additional rises, well, pretty much all across East Texas, eastern Oklahoma, and into portions of western Arkansas as we head into today, tomorrow, and then into Friday, and we start to see some of those rivers respond to the rainfall. The drought monitor will be updated tomorrow, but not expecting any significant changes there. Space weather is settling back down after a little bit of an active period and should be quiet through the end of the week. That's all I have, unless there's any questions.
Yeah, hi Jen, this is John Long up in Oklahoma. I'm sorry, we couldn't read on the slide. What's the total rainfall we're looking at up here in Oklahoma that was on your 5-day slide?
On the 5-day, it's about 7 inches total for the next, and that's going to be today, tomorrow, and then it should be moving out of Oklahoma on Friday.
Great, thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you, John.
Hey, can you hear me, Jen?
Yep.
Hey, what does it look like the long-range forecast after this system moves out? Are we looking at any other systems moving into the area? Or are we going to get some period of non-rain?
Well, I was focused on the rest of the week, but I know this weekend looks to be dry, and that dry trend could continue into early next week. But I'll look at a little bit more longer range stuff after the briefing, and I can get back to you.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Let me check the other box here on the. Okay, I've got one question from the Corps of Engineers on our Geo platform. Those blue car icons are MERS assets that we've sent out to support both Austin and Houston. And Texas is reporting 112 in 6 shelters as of this morning. And what was the red arrow pointing toward Louisiana and Mississippi?
I think that's on the viewer, the arrow, that's the tropical.
That was,
tropical timeline.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that, and let's finish up here real quick, and then if you'll hang on, we'll take a look at that. Here is the meetings going on around the region today and the rest of the week. And a little pop quiz. Where would you find tornadoes in a hurricane or tropical system? I bet we know, don't we, Jen? The answer is the rain bands. Any questions? Other questions? And if MC will hold on there, let me go back up and see what we're talking about there. Any other questions on the phone? All right. Hearing none, that completes the briefing for this morning. Everyone have a great day. Oh, okay. I see what we're talking about here. Those arrows. That is our hurricane trigger point map that we put in there, and what that is to give leadership an indication of if we have a system that develops out here in the Atlantic, right, and comes in toward the Region 6 area, we have certain things that must be done along this timeline to get prepared for that. So that's what that is. That's a very good question. Thank you. Any other ones?